Check back in. As you do drive around town, you may notice the "We're hiring" signs still up all over the place.
Yeah, the struggles do not stop there for employers and employees. Different careers and fields are, of course, scratching their heads at how to get around this issue and find those new hires that don't show up to work, at least at this point. That's been the case for one local barbecue joint in Mount Washington, a pretty savory spot, as we know. Meredith Stutz live there this morning with the latest move made just this weekend to try and survive this here. Meredith.
Yeah, good morning to you, Colin. You got to keep up here when we're talking about this economy. So we are here at Sweets and Meats here in Mount Washington, and is a family-owned restaurant that has a carry-out restaurant as well as a catering business. And, you know, look at the calendar. It is wedding season, it's graduation party season, so it is go time for barbecue. But here at Sweets and Meats, the owner just texted me late last night saying that she just had to announce that in addition to last week, that the carry-out restaurant will continue to have to be closed for the rest of the month due to staffing shortages. So whether it's serving up different kinds of barbecue or those iconic comfort sides, Sweets and Meats has been winning awards and growing rapidly, especially in that catering side of the business. Now that makes up about 70% of the business, and before the pandemic, it was only 20%. But get this, recently founder Kristen Bailey said the restaurant was gaining traction with plans of expansion, but now her staff is having to turn away customers who show up to the takeaway place just wanting a barbecue sandwich. It's not just the hiring that's been difficult, but the retention process as well. It's sometimes referred to as ghosting, where people make it through the interview process, are trained, and then just don't show up anymore or leave in the middle of a workday. Bailey says in the past 2.5 years, 2 out of 15 hires have lasted past 30 days of employment, which has now led up to this decision to temporarily shut down the restaurant.
Which is frustrating. You know, that's 2 weeks of revenue that I'm missing at the restaurant, but I don't have staff. And if I can't put my best foot forward, if I'm going to compromise quality, if I'm going to jeopardize the quality of life for my employees, if, you know, we're going to mess up orders, it just doesn't make sense to be open.
So the plan right now is that the carry-out restaurant would reopen on June 3rd. And it's not just here at this restaurant, everyone. I reached out to the Cincinnati USA Regional Chamber, and it says that, get this, there's something called a quitting rate. And then in January, that's the latest data that it has, the quitting rate jumped 20% of what we saw before the pandemic. So certainly this is such a tough thing for businesses around here. And that businesses tend to have more trouble with this is that those that pay hourly instead of salary. Back to you.
Because this isn't an isolated incident, or at least it seems so, Meredith, what kind of help can businesses try and get to prevent people from just walking off the job or ghosting it?
Yeah, of course, we want to talk about solutions, not just about problems this morning. So the Chamber offers something called its Workplace Innovation Center, which provides companies and businesses with insight about what it can do to keep its employees rather than promoting a place where ghosting is prevalent. And actually, Sweets and Meats here in Mount Washington has done the same thing. They've brought in a third-party consultant to say, what can we do to make this a better environment, not only to provide great food for our customers, but also a great place to work for our employees. Back to you.
All right, hope it works out for them. Meredith Stutz reporting live for us. Meredith, thank you.
New on WLWT, police investigating a late